Greetings and salutations, my name's Kartosael, and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are playing as humanity, Dutch humanity, with the Verenigde Republiek Nederlandse Sterren. There we go. I at times forget the name. It's nothing out of the usual for me, sadly enough. So last time we started up this campaign, this game. And we started slowly but surely expanding a little bit, including this little star, which is now within our borders, and we are building a observation thingamajig there. Also, we are currently kind of struggling for food, which is bad, really bad. Since this population grows, food is going to be difficult. There's also a gateway over here, which means I really want that system in my borders. Gonna have a bit of a double loop here, and I kind of want both those loops. It's really poor to defend, to be quite honest, but well, you know. Look at that, President Anne van Oranje has now got arrested development.
Construction complete.
Well, level 3 is all she's gonna be. Alright, let's continue on expanding. And let's take a look at our observation outpost. That's our building ship. There we go. What are we actually observing? Oh, that's what we're observing. That might be a nice screenshot. I really like making pictures in this game. The game is pretty, even though it burns. Even though my graphics aren't that great, it's still pretty. So we've got an observation outpost with several options. The options we cannot do is technological enlightenment, because we do not have the NATO enlightenment allowed, apparently. Which makes sense, because we really don't care about making them as good as us. We can't infiltrate them? All must be true. It exists, must be planet owner. Alright, they're not good enough, and we don't have gene data yet. So you have passive observation, doesn't do anything special, but does produce 8 society research, which is a lot, which is basically all our society research we're getting, because we just have a base society research of 5, and all the rest is coming from this single outpost. We could go for aggressive observation, which can have unintended consequences, or we could do indoctrination, which costs us energy, gains us less society, but we'll make sure that they will embrace our ethics. You know, if ever we really cared about that. Which we don't. We're going for aggressive observation. Because that's who we are. Oh yes. So. Look at the fleet. Alright, we have better power and better... Not quite sure actually why we're having better power. Let's take a look at our ship design. The dog. Yeah, I think I downgraded them. But that's literally the only difference. Yeah, so I'm not going to spend extra credits to downgrade them. So, yeah.
Taking evasive action.
Oh, bother. Kind of fearing something like that would happen. Oh, double bother. What are you? Oh, joy. I really need these guys gone. Right, we've got crystals. Aarde is in an uproar following the news of another ship sighted in the void. Their intentions are known. It would be prudent to assume the worst. Fair enough. It is worrying. probably still like just cut through here if you really need to get from there
Recon
to
task
there.
completed.
But it's not ideal. So I want to survey this system because this. You're not the one I was trying to go for actually. What's this? Listening arrays. Science level 5 or higher. Yeah, no. You're going to survey this because this is a much better choke point than these two. This is fine choke point. It's technically not a choke point. It's very open what I have. But this would make it at least a little bit less so. Right, so the biggest fleet in there is 800 something. Yeah, we're gonna need no more ships. Ooh, I do also really need to build this guy here. I need the resources. Actually, I probably need and no, I got plenty of energy credits for now. The engineering science would do. I'll make sure that I'll do the engineering science first. Just look at the amount of society we have just by building that outpost. There we go. Please do this first, and then go for the 3 minerals. So we could also build another one over here, but these guys are in the early space age.
Anomaly
And
found.
basically we have no idea when they get out of the early space age and into the actual space age. Might be a few years, might be a few decades. I have no idea how quick that goes. How fast that goes. English, not my native tongue. But you probably already figured that one out. That's a lot of physics. Alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing to the surface of Bozuno 7. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere. It appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Well, isn't that cute? This is a very good planet for science. Very good system for science. Already. Who knows what else is in there? No, my luck, not much. Or, you know, if it's like literally bordering another empire, knowing my luck a lot. We'll see. At least get a little blob here. Really annoying. I haven't got this one though. So, well, they're working on the background. Let's take a look at the new fleet manager. Apparently we haven't technically gotten any fleets.
Anomaly found.
Research it. Why can I not open the fleet manager for this template? Huh. Well, this is quaint. Anyway, you have fleet managers now, and I can't really show you because
Recon
it
task
didn't
completed.
accept this as a. It's really, really weird. Have we got? No, I have not got automated exploration yet. Well, bother. I was kind of wanting to show that. What if we? That's an observations. Why is observations all the way up here? It's city. First, build me a door. Science officer Mamerka Senius reports that the luminous waves crossing through the ice that blanket Pozuno 4A is of alien origin. Some ancient battle has deposited scattered wreckage of an alien fight on a frozen planet. And only the exposed core of its main weapons remain intact. It seems this alien race used lasers somewhat more advanced than the ones currently used by humanity's fleet. And the fizzling innards periodically discharge low-powered lasers near the ice of Pozuno 4A. The planet's harsh climate prevents the laser from actually melting the ice, allowing it to chili matrix to act as a brilliant prism.
Science Division report success.
That's really nice. I was not currently researching that. So we just got a flat out upgrade to our weapons. Yeah, that's nice, because it used to be it used to be 6 to 16, now it's 8 to 21. And we still don't need the better power. There we go. That was actually worth upgrading. Unless I'm currently researching something that I can implement. No. Well, let's first allow to finish this ship. Ooh. Does it mean... Ah, no, we're not nearly done yet. Research alternatives. Yes, please. That's nice. Leader experience gains are very, very useful. The last one is something we will get eventually. It served us really well with the crewmen. Oh look, no enemies. Their fleet power go up.
Construction complete.
Now you can upgrade, which is probably going to... it's not that expensive actually.
Ships refitted.
There we go. That's not nearly enough. Not by a long shot. I think we need at least 1000 power. Actually, it would be useful if I could have a little gander at what kind of protection they have. Because if they don't use any shields, then... well, if they don't use any armor either, that's a different story altogether. I don't think I can really examine those ships. We weren't able to in the past, so we probably still won't be able to. Yeah, not yet gonna spend 90 credits on a single society point. So how is the substance planning doing? Yeah, see, we have the problem of the food.
Recon pass completed.
Oh wow, that is a very wealthy system. That's a lot of science. It's lots of everything, really. Wow, yeah. I do kind of want that, but that's an expansion and a half. Do like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't really matter which way we take. So this way we will have an empire in our midst. She could possibly just raid. Good. Let's actually clear these tile blockers. Let's not queue up too many. We still need to build something over there, so just one at a time. I should also probably consider building a colony ship. 18 continental, 16 continental. Neither of them has Betharian stone, which is a pity. This is a really big world. Doesn't have nearly... the Logic one has pets. Not that helps us anyway, but it has pets.
Recon pass completed.
We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. Research it. So either 80% habitability or 60% habitability. And I believe habitability influences everything. Production, happiness, all that stuff.
Construction complete.
But that is such a big world. It might just be worth it. I mean, just look at the size of this thing. There's a lot of food on there. And we do really need food. And that's a lot of tile blocks. Just putting that out there as well. So this way we have loads of energy in this system. This way we do get some physics research That way we get some engineering research. And it's going to be border gory. It's horrible. I do want these two eventually, but I kind of want to rush this system. Although if I do that, I'm going to have a very decentralized empire. That is not a great idea. I'm going to build an observation outpost over there.
Bioblocker cleared. Science Division report success.
Loads of things. Research speed plus 5%. Awesome. Basic combat roles. Yes, that will allow us to actually decide how they will handle themselves. But can I really build an observation outpost over this thing? Microsingularity. A microsingularity recently intersected Koganta 6, passing straight through the core and merging on the other side of the planet. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further study may be warranted. And this was over there. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, science ship is idling. Ah, that was you. Probably, yeah, if you want to expand beyond these two circles, we really need to work on more fleets. Because that way I could like build a fleet over here, or keep a fleet over here, keep a fleet over here. That way you can respond to danger. Mainly pirates. This is probably going to be a hotspot for pirates. Calling it right now.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Amazing slave processing facility. Increases production around the board. Across the board, not around the board. That'd be weird. Heritage sites, yes please. We are going to build a slave processing facility right here. My word, that's expensive. It's worth it, but it's expensive. I wonder when I get my first faction. Alright, I wanted to get the observation outpost at a different place. There. Why is integration isn't that important to me? I think
System reconnaissance completed.
This is aggravating me. If I say move habitats down, I would expect shipyards to go up, not integration. I am confused. I am so confused right now. Ah! Okay, the outliner, I don't know what they've done with that, but it's horrible. It used to work just fine, now it's horrible. Well, I suppose you can't do everything right at once. So, a class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planet whose orbit appears far too stable. Well, it's probably a Toad asteroid. Now let's turn up the speed again. You are currently researching a thing, an anomaly. After that, go research, survey another system, if you'd kindly. You are on your way. The free blue laser was really amazing. Free technology. Right, failure. No distinguishing features were found in the small asteroid that had seemingly been towed into orbit. You suck! A 5% chance of failing. How very XCOM. But still, if it has a 5% chance of failing, then yes, it should fail every once in a 20 times. It's like rolling a 1 on the d20, which I have plenty of experience with, so there you have that.
Recon pass completed.
Great, and continue reconning the next. And the next. Should probably get the Admiral going. Supply speed is really nice. This combat disengagement chance is also nice. Fire rate is great, but only 10% supply speed. I'll go for this one.
Science
Servia
Division report
Aurelius.
success.
Oh, I like the name. Corvette hull points plus 100. Just flat out increases the power of all my corvettes. More minerals, more minerals. Yeah, look at that, I finally can change the fleet manager. So, with the fleet manager, you can set a home base. And you can also say like, oh, look, I have this fleet, I want to add a certain design. Right now I only have one design. So, but you know,
Construction complete.
and you can just say, oh look, this fleet should actually have 6 of those. Well, that's fine. And you can see over here, you know, you have 5 of 20. 20 is the size the fleet can be, and 6 is the amount of ships that should be, or you know, the command limit usage that should be in this fleet, and it isn't. So when it isn't, you can either use the fleet command or this guy, and be like, yo, reinforce the fleet, and it will try and build all the ships that are missing from the template. And we finish that. I suppose we could switch. Wow, words. Switch those two. And it's probably time to start working on. I think I do want a colony over here. Let's see. Where do I want to base my fleet? I could do it around the colony, of course, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. This will be the exact opposite of Sol, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again,
System
this is the exact
reconnaissance
opposite of Sol.
completed. Construction
Okay.
complete.
Not too fancy a system. Yeah, you've got a military space station. That's why I'm kind of
Reconnaissance completed.
not too sure about it being able to get an observation station. Yeah, an observation station. I think that sounds funny. This would probably be a good place to build the
Construction complete.
center ship thing. Can I build an observation? I can. That's not going to be suspicious at all. No, look. They're in their space station. This is basically their ISS. Actually, it does look a bit like the ISS. And it's like, yeah. Oh, this is a much better screenshot. And be like, sure, you know, guys.
Taking evasive action.
Oh no! Why did you do that, game? Ay, more crystals. Can't survey them. Should probably investigate them though. Now, actually, I'd rather you not flee, but rather take a hike. Oh, bollocks. I was over here. Why did it change? I didn't click any button. Oh, it's such a nice view lined up. There we go. I wanted to have less of the star. But yeah, so like they're in their ISS thingy, And there's just... I do want the little ships building on it. There we go. And there's just this
Anomaly
other
found.
space station that's being built on top of them. Oh, scanning the stars unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Its small size and high velocity make it difficult for the sensors to isolate. It's like, don't worry guys, we're just spying a wave, waving at them, and we're totally not like doing anything. No, not at all. Carry on. If I do end up going into space age, it would probably pop them.
Special project complete.
Yeah, the special project complete. Ah, the crystalline entities. We should probably do the observation thingy. Reports of strange free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and the slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appear in Earth, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they should be regarded as hazardous and approached with extreme caution. We should deploy a fleet to gauge the crystals' offensive strength, should they possess any, and destroy them if they are a threat. Well, you should have... We're humans, we'd rather feel the waters before actually doing stuff. We finished our observation outpost. That's a lot of society research I got. And let's do aggressive. Because why not? The probability conundrum. We have got a report from Science Officer Hotus Atreus. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star Walton. Most peculiar. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it has managed to find its way into a close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. Either we ignore it, we get 14 influence, or we're going to investigate. Of course we're going to investigate it. And that's where exactly? There it is. And research it. And then continue with the system survey. Alright. I could expand into this. I probably should. But I don't know. At the same time, it's probably also wise to start just building up some resources. And resource production. What's this? Oh, seriously, even more? Oh, it's the same. Never mind. So I'm guessing this is the the crystal entity turf, which is a bother. Not much I can do about it. And they did leave him alone. Nice. And I'll put you on evasive again. Encounter in Shorax. It's an enclave of sorts. How did I know? Because when I said show me, it pointed me at the center of the galaxy, which it some way how always does for these kinds of stations. Not quite sure what's that all about, but well, whatever. So, this is where I will end this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. And until then, farewell.